The Artsakh Defense Army fought defensive battles in the eastern, southeastern, and southern directions during the night of November 2nd and 3rd. Its units neutralized the vehicle, manpower, as well as one tank of the Azerbaijani armed forces there. The Defense Army neutralized the military equipment and manpower of the adversary that was attempting to advance in the morning in a southerly direction, inflicting casualties and forcing it to retreat to its starting positions. The Armenian side silenced the adversary forces' offensive activeness in the northern direction as well. Meanwhile, the Azerbaijani armed forces on the night of November 2nd and 3rd used cluster bombs that fell in various parts of Shushi city in Artsakh, and the remains fell in the village. There were no casualties or injuries among the civilian population, but there is destruction in various parts of the city. In the meantime, the Azerbaijani units were neutralized in Karabakh direction as of Tuesday afternoon and have retreated to starting positions. The Nagorno-Karabakh authorities have evidence of Azerbaijan using prohibited weapons in Artsakh. The study revealed that it was a weapon with a length of about 40 centimeters, the use of which is prohibited for the civilian population in accordance with the Geneva and other international conventions. As of Tuesday afternoon, the death toll of the Armenian side has exceeded 1,100, while over 35 civilians have been killed. The Azerbaijani side fired artillery shots toward the Armenian military units. According to the Armenian Defense Ministry, some of the shells fell on the territory of Iran. The second Syrian mercenary has been detained in Artsakh. According to the General Prosecutor's Office of Armenia, on November 1st, the Artsakh servicemen discovered a Syrian citizen born in 1988. He is a mercenary who was brought to Azerbaijan from Turkey from a terrorist camp in northern Syria. The investigation continues. Russian President Vladimir Putin has discussed a settlement of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict with the leaders of Armenia and Azerbaijan. Vladimir Putin had phone talks with Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev on November 1st and 2nd, respectively. The issues on the settlement of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict were comprehensively discussed. Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on Tuesday commented on the ongoing conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. According to him, the respective war between Iran's two neighboring countries, Armenia and Azerbaijan, is a bitter issue which has to speedily come to an end. He said the territories belonging to Azerbaijan should be liberated and the security of the Armenian nationals should be guaranteed. Armenia Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan noted that Israel has lined up with Turkey, terrorists, and Syrian mercenaries in backing Azerbaijan in the current conflict with Armenia, and will eventually suffer the consequence of that unholy alliance. Israeli President Reuven Rivlin, soon after Armenia recalled its ambassador, called his Armenian counterpart and offered humanitarian aid. Asked whether his country would be interested in Israeli humanitarian aid, Pashinyan noted, "Humanitarian aid by a country that is selling weapons to mercenaries, which they are using to strike a civilian peaceful population? I propose that Israel send that aid to the mercenaries and to the terrorists as the logical continuation of its activities." The Armenian Prime Minister has reflected on Vienna shooting as well. According to him, a hybrid world war has started. This war is equally directed against Christians, Muslims, and Jews. Nagorno-Karabakh, by the way, is the anti-terrorist front of that war, and without exaggeration, also the fate of civilization is decided here, he said, expressing solidarity with Vienna. At least 4 civilians and 1 attacker were killed and about 15 injured in an attack in the Austrian capital.